Well, hello there, you two, and welcome to Saturday the 17th of June. I know this is not my usual way to start because it's almost like I'm going to work. Kind of going sort of that direction. But anyway, we're going to go hang out with Ryan and Michaela. It's been over a year since he bought this 10 acres out in Rose Valley. And I guess he's cleaned some stuff up and he wants to go out there and hang out on his property. That's where he's going to build their house and everything. That's going to be their home. A nice 10 acres of land. That'll be great. It's got a creek going through it and stuff. But we haven't seen it yet. So we're going to go hang out with them for the day. So come on along. See if I can record any family stuff. Who knows what we'll be doing. But come hang out with us. Let's roll. So we're just sitting around the campfire here having us some pizza. And out of the clear blue nowhere, that happened. Boy, I got some stories to tell you about that. Well, that was fun, hanging out. Out there in the boonies, that lot.
Yeah, their property.
Nice thing, most of it, that's about the only clear spot that I kind of panned you guys around. That's where the house is going. The rest of it's woods.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Having so much fun by the campfire.
Oh yeah, that was a good time. Way out here in the country, or way up here in the country.
Yeah.
You're up high enough, you're gonna get some snow out here. Sure, there's a lot more people out here than when we first used to come up here, the owner's place for Christmas parties and stuff. That's when it was just a mom and pop shop back in those days. Now it's all incorporated, part of a big, huge conglomerate. But it's still fun. And everybody's still there.
Yeah.
So that was a great time hanging out with Ryan and Michaela there, and they could have blown me over with a feather. I still don't even know how to truly react to this thing. I almost feel guilty. I really have this weird guilty feeling about this thing. I mean, for 3 months, over 3 months, I think, my kid and all his friends, they have been calling Italy. His friends are calling Italy, trying to find parts for this thing. This is the very first motorcycle I ever owned. The Harley-Davidson X-90. This is exactly, he had Kelly sending him pictures and everything they could of this motorcycle. I got pictures. Maybe I'll do a pictorial thing, a little slideshow thing going through this. This thing was rough. Really, really rough. You're talking a 40-year-old motorcycle. He stripped every part of this thing, chromed it, powder coated it, Cerakoted the exhaust, rebuilt the top end. The bottom end was fine, other than there was no oil in the bottom end, so the clutch was a little rusted. It says get it good and warm and change that oil a couple of times. But yeah, he even used the crinkle coat to paint. He found that airbox. I think he got that from Italy. Some parts he got from Italy. Some other things he found on eBay. Found a bunch of old new stock parts for it. It is crazy what he went through to make this motorcycle for Father's Day. You know, there's a crazy thing. When I was in the hospital, the next morning when I woke up, he's in the room. About scared me to death. I thought I was seeing a ghost. But I don't know if it's medication they had me on. I see you there, Abby. I see you there, old girl. But anyway, I had a lot of really cool dreams. I had dreams about my parents and all kinds of stuff. Really, really good dreams. I don't know if it's stuff they had me on. I do not know. But anyway, I have this memory of him putting a phone to my ear and hearing this two-stroke running, and him showing me a thing, showing a quick little video clip. He goes, "I got you your first motorcycle." So I thought this thing was all a dream. You know, I didn't know what was going on, you know. So I even asked Kelly about it. We woke up in the middle of the night. This was a month or so, or a couple. It was shortly after I got home. I think it was during that week that I was off after I had the stroke. And we're both like half awake. And I said, I had this crazy dream that Ryan got me a Harley-Davidson X-90, identical to mine. Well, it wasn't a dream. It was real. So everybody knew about this thing. It is amazing what he went through. I'm telling you, I just have a guilty feeling. I'm extremely happy, more than I don't even know how to express how happy I am. But it just doesn't seem real. I mean, this is hours later. And, I feel like I need to pinch myself. I can't believe this motorcycle is sitting here in front of me. They only imported 500 and something of these that year. And my dad bought one for me from Texarkana Harley-Davidson. I still remember I used to ride my bicycle, go drooling in the stores there. And I remember these motorcycles. I can't believe my dad surprised me and bought that thing for me. He used to take it camping. The handlebars fold down and stuff. And I remember all those things around Hot Springs and DeGray Lake, in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, and all them riding around them miles and miles of dirt roads and trails and everything out there. I just rode right down the road. As long as you weren't speeding and doing anything stupid, the police didn't even bother you, But this thing is immaculate. The work he put into this thing is nuts. He couldn't restore the stock shocks, so he found these shocks, and I think they're a little bit longer than they're supposed to be. That's why it leans a little too far. But look at that old new stock. This brand new foot pegs for this motorcycle. Brand new grips for this motorcycle. And when they were buffing the stainless steel fenders, get them back, still has the Made in Italy by AMF Harley-Davidson. Look at this exhaust. It's like immaculately new. Completely took everything apart. Powder coated, re-chromed. The handlebars were sandblasted and re-chromed. So he goes, I'll send you a bunch of pictures. So I've been sitting here looking at all the pictures. I mean, everything was stripped down to the bone. And it's weird when it's running how your mind remembers a sound, and how I remember the sound, and in my mind I can smell. I think I used to use some Evinrude. It was injector / premix, so you could use it either way. I think that's what I ran in it all the time, because we were always boating and fishing and stuff back then, and I just used some Evinrude oil in there, if I remember right. They were afraid about the pump, so they disarmed the pump. It's still bolted on, and the hose connections and all those things are gone off of there. They came out of the front, so it's premix only, using Honda HP2. This is the original fuel line. Is that crazy or what? You ought to see how rough this thing was when he got it. And the story of him finding this thing he found it on a Facebook post about a swap meet at Portland International Raceway. He got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He said people were literally running down the line, going to things that they already knew they want. And him trying to find this, and he finally finds it almost at the end of the straightaway. And there it was, sitting there. And you guys don't think Harleys gain in value? again, I feel very guilty about this thing. The amount of money he spent for this, and the amount of money he spent restoring it is stupid. It's crazy, the value of a Harley-Davidson. Even some of you guys get all riled up. That is an AMF Harley-Davidson. Let's take it for a ride. So what do you think? That's amazing. Let's go for a Rip City. How freaking cool. Could not get any of the cables for it. So him and his friends found cable building kits and hand built all the cables for this thing. Man, the years and the miles that I spent on this exact model motorcycle. The skills I learned how to do wheelies and rode with different people. We had these little makeshift motocross tracks. Man, that's some rough gravel right there. But yeah, everything I learned on one of these. The exact looking motorcycle. Crazy. It doesn't seem real that I am sitting here riding a motorcycle I haven't seen in 40 years. This thing is incredible. We just gotta get off and just take a look at her one more time. Transmission does everything just perfectly fine. Although, just like in the old days, you can find a false neutral in there. I am just flabbergasted. This ain't even real. And the horn is ran off the magneto. So it goes up and down with RPMs. There's the high beam, low beam, the horn button. Is that cool or what? I remember playing with that phone when I was driving around the neighborhoods and stuff there in Texas. Woo! Almost got a blackberry bush. Revving up and down, ring, ding, 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 ring, ding, ding, ding. That's the original horn. Yeah, I don't want to get going too fast. I'm afraid I might crash this thing. It's that airbox bark. Oh yeah, this thing will go way faster than you want to go. Danny. What do you think, Danny, huh? What do you think? Is that cool? Is that cool? Unbelievable. It just smells so good too. Sasha goes, I don't know the sound of that bike. Alright. Shut her off. I'll get back with you in a second. There's the kill button. Kill. I don't remember what that was. That headlight. Oh, that's the high and low, and that's headlights on and off. Absolutely amazed. Yep, that's the best Father's Day gift anyone could ever imagine. especially with all the hard work. That is the original sticker, by the way. Same with the tank. And the typical thing, you could, when you drop these things, the parts allow you to adjust the handlebars. They would flex enough. You notice nothing's broken. They would swing over enough and touch the tank. Mine had the same dings in it. Absolutely amazing. A little simple Italian two-stroke. Remember having to clean the mud and stuff out of that thing. That's amazing. I literally feel guilty. That's something special. Yeah, my math is really bad. 50 years ago. 50. Holy moly. Well, hello there, YouTube. How about that?
That's
Never
pretty cool.
in a million years. And when I was telling the story about my son, I thought I was dreaming that he told me that. He did tell me, he showed me a video and did play the sound for it first. He goes, you know what that is? And I literally thought that was a dream.
That worked out good.
Yeah, because I was having, like I said, weird dreams while all that was going on, all good, but just, I don't know, flashback dreams or something. A moment in life that makes you think about some stuff, But yeah, I'm just over the moon. I just still have to pinch myself. Is this real or is it real? Remember X?
Yes.
But man, how awesome is that? Wow, the work
That
you put in that
was a
thing.
hard secret to keep. Oh man.
I guess at one point he was in there picking up the tires for it, tires and tubes, and it's sitting on the counter. And I come walking up there and he goes, oh no, he's gonna know what those are for. And I no clue. Don't remember seeing the tires. I probably did and didn't think nothing of it. Figuring it's going on one of their little 50s or something they got at home.
He was stressing. Oh man.
That's wild. Crazy cool though. That'll be a story for the times right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But anyway, it's cold out here.
It is very cold.
We actually just turned the heater on for it to come out here. It's that cold. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And boy, you have no idea how I did. But we'll do more tomorrow. We'll figure out something. I think it's supposed to rain though, bummer.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. Any of you young lads that help Ryan watch this vlog, thanks for all your help and input with that too. There was a whole team of his friends working on that thing. So thank all you guys as well.
So much.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.